Hi.
you hear me well?
Yes, again.
Okay, by the way, my name is Ben, and you, what is your name?
My name is Koki.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Yeah.
Oh, that
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how about
that's
you?
good. I'm doing good
Mm-hmm.
also. Thank you so much for asking that.
Yeah.
So, okay, I can see here that you chose Daily News Light Society. What are the secrets behind Buffett's success? Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay, so let's start the lesson, Koki. So let's have words and phrases. So let's learn some of the words that are used in the article. So we have two audios here, the US and the UK pronunciation. So which one do you like? Do you want to listen?
The U.S., please.
US. So I'll play the US and please repeat after that.
Emerge,
Emerge.
Okay, so emerge is a verb means to come into view or existence up after a period of time. I'll play the sample sentence again.
new technology is expected to emerge in the coming years.
New technology is expected to emerge in the coming years.
Okay, so do you want to make a sentence with the word emerge or do you want to move to the next word?
Okay, please let me make my sentence.
Okay.
Okay, emerge. Um, mm, AI technology has emerged um, recently.
Emerge
Emerged recently.
recently.
Yeah.
Okay, so your sentence tell me if I am correct with what I heard. AI technology has emerged recently.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for that sample sentence. So let's move on to the next word.
Dedication,
Dedication.
So dedication is a noun means the willingness to give a lot of time and energy to something. I'll play the sample sentence with you.
her dedication to the project inspired everyone.
Her dedication to the project inspired everyone.
Dedication.
Uh, Props to his dedication, I was able to enroll this company.
Dedication has to.
I was able to enroll this company.
Okay, I was able to enroll that this company. Okay, next one.
Immerse,
Immerse.
So immerse, Koki is a verb means to involve oneself deeply in an activity or interest. I'll play the sample sentence with you.
he immersed himself in the study of philosophy.
He immersed himself in the study of philosophy.
So what immerse?
Okay, so I I immerse myself in English by listening to English podcast.
Listening to English podcast. Okay, so I immerse myself in English by listening to English podcast. Okay, so let's move on to the next word.
Exceptional,
Exceptional.
So exceptional is an adjective means outstanding or remarkable in the quality or degree.
his exceptional leadership skills made him a great manager.
His exceptional leadership skill made him a great manager. Hmm. Okay. So I need exceptional skills, especially in technology field, to get promoted in this company.
Technology to get promoted in this to get
Com-
promoted
in this company.
in this company. Okay, so I need an exceptional skills, especially in technology, to get promoted in this company. Okay, next, let's move on to the next word.
Undervalued,
Undervalued.
Undervalued is an adjective means thought to be less valuable than it really is.
She invested in an undervalued company.
She invested in an undervalued company. Okay. Given that given the achievements of this company, it is under undervalued.
It is undervalued.
Yeah.
Okay, given this achievement of this company is undervalued. Okay, thank you so much for making that sample sentences. So, Koki, do you have any questions?
Nothing. Yeah. Thank you for asking.
Okay, you're welcome. So, Koki, let's continue. Let's move on to the next part, the comprehension part. So, let's move on to listening focus. Let's check the question that you will have to answer later. Please look at the question as a read and reply. So, the first one, Koki, what are the key reasons Jason Swig identifies for why no other investor will emerge like Warren Buffett? So, what are the reasons why Jason Swig identifies for why no other investor will emerge like Warren Buffett? Second one, how did Warren Buffett's memory contribute to his success? So, how did Warren Buffett's memory contribute to his success? And the third one, why was the timing of Buffett's birth significant? So, why was the timing of Buffett's birth significant? So, now let's listen to the article. So, let's listen to the audio. I'll play it now.
What are the secrets behind Buffett's success? Warren Buffett, the renowned CEO of an American investment company, announced his retirement at the end of the year. This news led many to reflect on why no other investor will emerge like him. Financial journalist Jason Zweig identifies three key reasons: the person, the era, and the structure. Buffett's success was built not only on his talent, but also his incredible dedication. He bought his first stock at 11 and immersed himself in the stock market. With an exceptional memory, he could recall entire sections of books decades later. Throughout his career, he read over 100,000 financial reports, creating an unmatched mental database. The timing of Buffett's birth also played a significant role. Born in 1930, he had the chance to learn from securities analysis pioneer Benjamin Graham, which set him apart from others. His early exposure to investing before massive funds entered the market allowed him to spot undervalued companies and achieve success ahead of others. The structural uniqueness of Berkshire Hathaway allowed Buffett to make decisions independently. The company operates without management fees and is unaffected by external capital flows, enabling Buffett to maintain long-term growth. Zweig concludes that Buffett's success is a combination of exceptional talent, perfect timing, and a unique company structure, and there will never be another investor like him.
Okay, Kobe, well done. So, this time, do you want to proceed to answer the question or do you want to play again the audio?
Please let me listen again.
Okay.
What are the secrets behind Buffett's success? Warren Buffett, the renowned CEO of an American investment company, announced his retirement at the end of the year. This news led many to reflect on why no other investor will emerge like him. Financial journalist Jason Zweig identifies three key reasons: the person, the era, and the structure. Buffett's success was built not only on his talent, but also his incredible dedication. He bought his first stock at 11 and immersed himself in the stock market. With an exceptional memory, he could recall entire sections of books decades later. Throughout his career, he read over 100,000 financial reports, creating an unmatched mental database. The timing of Buffett's birth also played a significant role. Born in 1930, he had the chance to learn from securities analysis pioneer Benjamin Graham, which set him apart from others. His early exposure to investing before massive funds entered the market allowed him to spot undervalued companies and achieve success ahead of others. The structural uniqueness of Berkshire Hathaway allowed Buffett to make decisions independently. The company operates without management fees and is unaffected by external capital flows, enabling Buffett to maintain long-term growth. Zweig concludes that Buffett's success is a combination of exceptional talent, perfect timing, and a unique company structure, and there will never be another investor like him.
Okay, Koki, well done. So, let's proceed to answer the question. So, the first One, what are the key reasons Jason Swig identifies for why no other investor will emerge like Warren Buffett?
There are three reasons, and
Mm-hmm.
the person, the era, and the structure.
Okay, and we'll see it in the first paragraph. So second one, how did Warren Buffett's memory contribute to his success?
Mm, his memory contributed his success by mm, enabling him to recall
Recall.
recall financial reports after and create a mass mental database.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. And we'll see it in the second paragraph. So third one, why was the timing of Buffett's birth significant?
Hmm. Okay, so the timing, due to the timing of his birth, he had the chance to learn from securities analysis pioneer Benjamin Graham, which set him apart from others.
Okay, so learn from securities analysis, and we'll see it in the third paragraph. So Koki, thank you so much for answering that three questions. So now let's move on to the next activity, the read out. So can you please read out the article?
Yes, of course.
Mhm.
What are the secrets behind Buffett's success? Warren Buffett, the renowned CEO of an American investment company, announced his retirement at the end of the year. This news led many to reflect on why no other investor will emerge like him. Financial journalist Jason Dweck identifies three key reasons: the person, the era, and the structure. Buffett's success was built not only on his talent but also his incredible dedication. He bought his first stock at 11 and immersed himself in the stock market. With an exceptional memory, he could recall entire sections of books decades later. Throughout his career, he read over 100,000 financial reports, creating an unmatched mental database. The timing of Buffett's birth also played a significant role. Born in 1930, he had the chance to learn from securities analysis pioneer Benjamin Graham, which set him apart from others. His early exposure to investing before massive funds entered the market allowed him to spot undervalued companies and achieve success ahead of others. The structural uniqueness of Ber- Ber- Bel- Berkshire Berkshire Hathaway
Berkshire.
Berkshire Hathaway allowed Buffett to make decisions independently, and the company operates without management fees and is unaffected by external capital flows, enabling Buffett to maintain long-term growth. Drake concludes that Buffett's success is a combination of exceptional talent, perfect timing, and a unique company structure, and there will never be another investor like him.
Okay, Koki, thank you so much for reading that. So now let's move on to the next part, the discussion part. So I'll read each question, then you can answer it freely. So Koki, the first question, do you think it's important for people to learn multiple languages? So why or why not?
Mm, hmm. But these questions are a bit weird because not related to the content, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, okay. So yeah, just answering this question. People to learn multiple languages. Yeah, yes. So yeah, I know the importance of learning other languages. So I'm studying English now, and if I can use English really, I my career would be more broadened. and I don't have to be bothered by choosing where to live. So I can live outside of Japan, and I can choose where to live freely. So that makes my life more, how can I say, flourish and enjoyable. So yeah, that is very important for me.
So it is for broader communication and also for career
Yes.
opportunities. Okay,
Yes,
so that's
that's
why
right.
it's important for you. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for answering that question. So now we'll send you the sample answer of yes and no. So Koki, do you want to read it or do you want to check it later?
I'll check it later.
Okay, so let's move on to question number two. So do you think everyone should have access to free healthcare? So why or why not?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. As long as so the system is used correctly and works correctly. Yeah. So those support, those free healthcare uh, is based on our taxes. So
Yes.
yeah, if the usage of those healthcare would be the outside of our control, we are just how can I say, consuming our taxes in bad way. So yeah, we have to, or our government has to control and manipulate the usage and stop the flow flow of the so organize the
Again,
flow of our money correctly.
so how about when the government have a low budget?
It's difficult. So yeah, it's not feasible if our government doesn't have those budgets. So yeah, this is so just based on our dedication to our society, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to. Uh, this is feasible when the politicians have the politicians have obtained the traction from the wider people. So yeah, so if the people disagree to this free healthcare, that is not feasible actually.
Oh, yes. Okay. So thank you so much again for answering that question. So now I will send you again the sample answer for you to
Hmm.
check it later, the yes and the no
Okay.
answer. Let's move on to question number three. So, Koki, question number three. Do you believe that social media has a negative impact on mental health? So, why or why not?
Yes. The social media has a negative impact. At the same time, I saw the positive impact.
Positive impact.
Yeah. So everything has so pros and cons, and so yeah, social media has the negative impact clearly because the people in social media posts so strong comments and strong critics criticizes
Okay. Criticize.
criticize
Mm-hmm.
mm, on something or who they people who they met in actual life, and sometimes so the people who don't have the literacy
Literacy.
they take uh, the people who don't have the literacy about the usage of the social media take photo of others and yeah, so post the photos with yeah, comments. So yeah, that hurts the people in the picture. So yeah, due to that, yeah, so some people are actually suiciding, sadly. Yeah.
So do you think because of low self-esteem, because they compare, because of comparison with the post of other?
Yes, of course.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, so we are more likely to compare with others, compare ourselves with others' success. So yeah, by facing the so more likely to face the others others' success, because the contents just come up with just pop up on the screen,
Oh
so
yes.
we cannot avoid without uh, we cannot avoid so I can say facing those posts.
Oh yes, I agree with you. So there is, even if there is a positive, social media also has a positive
Hmm.
aspect.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, we can connect with others very quickly. Yeah, just on the internet, and so that broaden our community and connection. Yeah.
yes, I agree with you. So social media has a positive aspect, like what you said, connecting people and also providing information. But also, it is important to manage or recognize its negative impact on our
Mm.
mental health, like like what you said earlier, that
Yes.
other people get suicide because
Mm.
of their other posts.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Koki, for answering again that question. So now I will send you the sample answer again for you to check it later, the yes and no answer. Okay, so let's move on to question number four. So, do you think that technology is making people more isolated? So, why or why not?
Yes, I do. From my perspective, yes. I think,
Why?
yeah, because so we don't. So by the technologies, we don't have to meet people in person. So yeah, in-person communication is the best way to strengthen our bond between friends and colleagues and in communities. So yeah, we lose those occasions like to build the bond between other people by the technologies. And even now, so we have the technologies about like AI, so that is like that is behave that is behaving like human, but there is not actual so physical communication between the AIs. So yeah, that makes uh, so AI technologies make us more isolated because yeah, so they are just imaginary robots, you know. Yeah, so physically we cannot connect it with AI.
So, less face to face interaction can lose the bond with friends, like what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said. So, how about when it comes to mental health impact?
Mental health. So
Mhm.
yeah, mm, if we don't have the intimate friends or intimate families or the community we belong to, so yeah, I feel we are more likely to feel so stagnated at some severe situations. So yeah, we can not come up with any options to evacuate it, evacuate from those severe situation, and we cannot discuss with people, other people, to find a way to escape from those situations. So that is actually the problem connecting to the mental health.
So that's the problem when it comes to our mental health. There is a mental health impact, but
Mm-hmm.
also technology also offers tools to connect people across distances.
Yes, yes,
So
that
there
is a
is also
plus.
there is also a pros. Okay, thank you so much again. So now I will send you the sample answer
Mm-hmm.
for you to check it later. Okay, so let's move on to question number 5. So, Koki, do you think that climate change is the most important issue facing the world today? So, why or why not?
I don't think so. Yeah. Like
Why?
war is more important or to be solved. The word war.
Oh, yes. Oh, we don't have time, Koki.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. It
Yeah.
was a
Thank you
pleasure
so much.
teaching you. Enjoy your day,
Mm-hmm.
Koki.
Have a good day.